What is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here with another video for you guys today. And today, I'm sticking with the Marvel Legends train going here. And we're going to be looking at Iron Man Mark III from the original Iron Man movie. Super happy to get this figure. I know that I've seen some reviews and it looks like an amazing figure. So super happy to get it, and this suit and this movie kind of have a nostalgic feel for me, as when I was, back in 2008. I was about 9, 10 years old, and my dad took me to see Iron Man. And at that moment, I had only really known about the X-Men, Spider-Man, and the Hulk, really. Those were my superheroes in my mind. And I knew Iron Man was a thing, but, before the MCU, Iron Man and the Avengers kind of were a little silly at times. I mean, they weren't taken as seriously as someone like Spider-Man or the X-Men, Fantastic Four. Those were real hot at the time. So seeing Iron Man was like a fresh new movie, and it was just an amazing movie. I mean, that's all I can really say. It speaks for itself. It's probably one of the best MCU movies to date, and it was the first. I mean, really, I don't know if Hulk came out before that, but this was like the staple for the MCU's beginning. So I feel like this armor just has a lot of meaning, and it's crazy to go back and look at this armor and realize how like clunky it is compared to newer Iron Man armors. So we'll get into that, but right now I wanted to look at the packaging a little bit. So we have Iron Man right there, looking very nice. All his accessories displayed. We got the Iron Man logo up there from the first movie. Marvel Legends up there as well. The Infinity Saga, as this is kind of their through the years line, I'd say. And they're giving us a lot of different figures throughout all the movies. So they're kind of going back and doing that, which is amazing. We get mural art right here, which looks really, really cool. Still say they should have done it in black and white, just because, I don't know, I really like these boxes for these Infinity Saga figures. So we got that nice mural, and of course we have the poster on the back with a little bio about Iron Man in this movie, which is cool. So you can pause that right now if you want to take a look at that. Legal stuff down here, bottom of the box, more legal stuff, barcode, all that good stuff. We get the other side of the mural, as it is Cap and Thor and Falcon and Hulk are in the middle. So as we've seen on this side, it's kind of Iron Man, what's her name, Rescue, Pepper Potts. We get War Machine, Scarlet Witch, and Black Widow, and the Wasp on that side. And then on this side, we get Nebula, Gamora, Star-Lord, Captain Marvel, Groot, Drax, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and yeah, so very, very cool kind of mural going on there. But yeah, anyway, enough about the box. I'm an opener, so let's get this bad boy out of the package. So first up, we have some of the accessories here. We have this little open piece, and we'll get into what these go on to when we get the figure out, but it's kind of a open shield, I'd almost say. And then right here we get a little like missile launcher thing, because in the first movie, his armor wasn't as streamlined, I'd say, as it is in the newer movies today. And then here we have the cover for that plug so you can cover it up. We also have these repulsor hands, which look really, really cool, and this armor piece is sticking up, which is a nice detail that they added in. They really, I think, made this as screen accurate as they could. But these look really nice. They do not have plugs, so you will not be able to plug any blast effects from other Iron Men in there, unfortunately. But we do have this very nice glossy Iron Man head helmet, and yeah, it looks very nice. I really love the original suit, Mark III, and I really like Mark II. I love that suit, but yeah, I love the kind of mean look of the original. We get the, some exposed gears in there. But yeah, let's take a look at Mark III Iron Man. Alright, and here he is, Mark III Iron Man, looking absolutely fantastic in my opinion. They did go with the open look of the head sculpt for this head sculpt, and I think it looks really, really good. But I will probably end up putting the helmeted head on just because I already have the Mark 85. Shout out to Luke Newsmonster for letting me know that his endgame armor is the 85. So that is my unmasked Iron Man, just because that head sculpt is insanely good. But so this one, I will probably put this guy on it. But for now, we'll stick with this. But yeah, this guy just looks amazing. It's his first movie armor, so it is a little clunky, but I like that aspect. And the thing I really liked about that movie was the real world aspect of it all. It felt like it could happen in real life, so that was very cool. I'm loving the glow of this. I think it looks really good, actually. I know my boy Lukeness said it looked like garbage, but I think they did a good job. I mean, I think, for what it is, a piece of plastic, I think it looks good. So, yeah, let's go over some articulation in this bad boy. So his head does look down about that far. He can look up about that far, and that's not ideal for an Iron Man, but we'll get into it with this app crunch. You could fudge it, and we get some good tilt there as well, and you can twist it all around if you want. The arms do go up to about 90, and if you are familiar with the Black Series, which my channel mainly covers. I know I've been getting into some Marvel Legends, but I mainly collect the Black Series. It's just been kind of a dull period for the Black Series and a really good time for Marvel Legends, so I've been picking some up in the drought. So, but we do get the kind of shoulder plate that is on the Stormtrooper and on a couple other figures in the Black Series. It's kind of a rubber piece tucked in between the shoulder and the shoulder joint, as you can see right there. And it almost does look like there's a butterfly, but there is not, unfortunately. But I do think this is a really greatly articulated figure. Minus the butterfly joints, We always love to see the butterfly joints. But that means you could twist it all around. I'm not going to, because I just don't want to wear that out. But you could if you wanted to. So that is always nice. And we do get bicep swivel right under that pad as well. It's kind of hidden there, which is very, very nice. And then these double elbows go up about that far. That's a good range, I think, for a armored character. I think that's good. So we do get swivels in the hand, and let's see, back and forth, but it doesn't really go back far at all. It would mainly go forward about that far because of the armor plate right there, which we'll get into the alternate hands, and you'll see that's why those armor plates are up on the alternate hands. And we get this amazing ball joint, I want to say, articulation in the chest area under the breast, I'd say. Oh my gosh, this fly is flying around. So we get some good movement there. This figure is a little tight in my opinion. I don't know why. It's just a little tight. The articulation, it maybe needs to get heated up a little bit, but he does get like a full hula hoop range with that joint, which is amazing. I love that joint. It's one of my favorite points of articulation in figures. I'm gonna try to get this fly out of here quick. All right, we're back. I think I just dusted like 2 flies, so hopefully there's no more. But it's kind of crazy around here with the flies this year. It's insane. But anyway, back to the video. We just went over the chest articulation. There is no swivel right there, though it looks like there might be. And the legs can go out about that far, so he can almost do the splits. He's pretty close. We got some drop down joints right there, so you can, to get it in some better articulation poses, which is always nice. We do get some thigh swivel right there, as well as double knees, which do get all the way up there. Very nice, very nice. And for the feet, we do get back about that far, forward about that far. The armor does hinder it a tad, and we do get some rocker in there as well. Very nice. So yeah, I'm digging this figure. I really like it, and I just love the Mark III armor, his first kind of real Iron Man armor. So just looking amazing, and the evolution of armor over the years is just incredible. I love it. I just love Robert Downey Jr. I think he is the only person that could have played Iron Man and made him as big as he is now. There's no other actor that could have done that. He is Iron Man, kind of like Chris Evans. He's Captain America. I mean, he just fits that role so perfectly. So yeah, all in all, I really like this figure. If you're a huge Marvel Legends fans, pick it up. If you're a huge Iron Man fan, essential. So I'd rate this figure 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, which it may feel kind of low, but I think it's a solid 8.5 out of 10. And yeah, I just think it's worth a pickup. It's in stores right now. Go to your local Target, you'll probably find one. Marvel Legends might be a little better than Black Series at this point, in my opinion, as far as being in stock and in stores on the pegs, and just having a lot of figures coming out consistently. I think at the beginning of the year, like the first half of this year, Black Series has been amazing. They're pumping out figures, great figures. We got the We got the Clone Wars Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Echo, and that was amazing. We got some other really great figures. Deluxe Boba, Jar Jar's an amazing figure. So yeah, but I feel like there's just been a little lull lately, and that's why I've been kind of picking up some Marvel Legends here and there, because there's really no new Black Series on the pegs at the moment. So yeah, but I'm really digging this figure, so I'm gonna get him in a pose for you guys. Also, real quick, I wanted to go over this little accessory piece. So you can obviously plug different pieces in there. Let's see here. To kind of mimic like a shield almost for this one, the scene where he kind of tries to stop the bullets with when he has his mask off. So that one goes on there, and the missiles do go on there as well, so he could be, I got the wrong hands on, but he could be firing the missile, in the movie. Very cool. But we can also just plug it up and have solid armor there. So that is very nice, and this head just looks so good on this guy. Alright, and here is my pose for Iron Man. Just looking fantastic. Love this figure. Go get yourself one. Go to your local Target. They probably got one. Iconic armor. Everything, So that is my review for today. I'll see y'all in the next one.